Since she was 2 years old, my daughter's dream was to be the best gymnast. So today is the biggest day of her life.
Hi Sparkles, I'm Jordan Sparks, and in today's video we are going to be looking at Jordan Matter and his daughter Salish and her emotional journey to gymnastics competition.
She will be competing against top gymnasts to win her first championship medal at regionals. But at the most important moment, a critical mistake threatens to shatter her dreams. It is 48 hours before regionals and there's a problem. Salish has a mental block. Skills she has mastered all year have suddenly vanished. For talented gymnasts, getting a medal at regionals can be a path to the Olympics. Salish has one final practice to get her skills back before the biggest competition of her life.
Well, that wasn't just the absolutely most dramatic intro I have ever seen for a gymnastics competition or a YouTube video in my life.
I've always wanted to compete in the championships and I really want to get a medal, so I need to get the highest score that I've ever gotten on one of the events. This is Andrea, one of my coaches, and today we're going to try to get my back handspring back on beam.
A back handspring is the most important skill in her beam routine, and though she has nailed it in many competitions, 2 days ago she lost her confidence and can no longer do it. First, they're going to practice the back handspring on the floor so she's comfortable doing it on beam.
Okay, so you landed a little bit to the side of the line. If we did it like that on the high beam, you're gonna fall. Up and lunge.
This is actually a fantastic idea for those of you that are practicing acro and gymnastics at home. Even if you're not practicing on the beam, you always want to be aiming for perfect alignment, fantastic alignment. And the best way to do that is to videotape yourself at home, put some tape on the ground, and see how close you are to actually keeping that perfect alignment in your tumbling passes.
Yep, that was right in the middle, good job. If she wants a chance at getting a medal at regionals, she's gonna have to do her best routines and get her best scores of the season.
Ooh, she's a tough coach.
It's time to go to the low beam, you ready?
Sure, I can only do if I have spot though.
Okay, she's smiling through it, but Salish is actually really nervous about this skill. Since her coach is spotting her, Salish feels pretty comfortable attempting the back
girl.
handspring.
Press your lunge, press your lunge.
Even with a spot, Salish is still wobbly on the beam. She's not trusting herself. And now this is a big moment. Her coach is going to give her a lighter spot, so Salish is almost entirely on her own.
Arms lunge.
Whew, that was scary.
Oh, that is the worst thing that could have happened right now.
Okay, I fell off the beam. That's exactly what I'm scared of happening in regionals, but I'm gonna try it again.
Do not focus on any of the times that you fell. We just learn from the times we fell, and then we focus on the good turns that we took.
Oh, I absolutely love that.
At regionals, you can't have a coach spotting you, and that's why Salish is so concerned.
Simone Biles just went through the exact same thing at the Olympics. We just gotta take a deep breath and break the skill back down into basic parts so it doesn't seem overwhelming.
Personally, I'm absolutely loving her coaching style. She's super wise and super encouraging. I absolutely love it. What about you guys?
Do you feel comfortable trying again right now?
Aw, the poor thing. Beam is so scary.
Salish is a tough girl, and she rarely shows her emotions in public, but right now she's having a hard time holding it in. What we do in social media and on, we always just show the best, right? And everybody's like, wow, Salish is such a great gymnast, which you are, but you also struggle like everybody else does. And Andrea is not gonna let you do anything that's unsafe. Salish is very competitive and holds herself to really high standards. But as her father, all I care about is that she's happy and has fun.
Don't you just think that Jordan is the sweetest dad ever?
Salish decided she wanted to give it one more try, so after 15 minutes of practice on the floor, she got on the beam to do her full routine. But she just couldn't do her back handspring today. She knows not to try a skill if she doesn't feel 100% safe.
I don't know about you, but I think she's got this. She's had it before. It's just a matter of confidence, and that's something that as a gymnast and an acrobat, people face a lot more, I guess, than as a dancer, and that's because these tricks and tumbling passes, especially on the beam, can result in serious injury. Whereas a lot of the time when it comes to dancing, when your confidence isn't there, it's going to affect you, but it's not going to scare you as much. Whereas the fear of beam and the fear of landing on your neck or landing on your head in a tumbling pass is absolutely real. But I think that if Salish can get over this fear block, that she's absolutely got this in the bag.
Squeeze tight, hollow. It's okay, just a little more lean.
I don't know about you, but I find that so freaking impressive. I personally, as a dancer, only have experience with the tumbling and acrobatic side of gymnastics. I have no experience on like vault, beam, rings, anything like that. And to see a little girl with that kind of strength to conquer the bars is absolutely crazy. Good for you, Salish.
Her difficulties on beam might be affecting her confidence in all of her events. I've never seen her miss a handstand, and she's missed 4. Now, I know she's not happy with what's going on, but she is not letting it get her down.
If I do that in regionals, I'm done.
Punch tight, squeeze hollow. That's better. Squeeze.
I always hit my handstand. I think I'm just in my head today.
Okay, do it exactly like your drills. You know how to do it. Come on.
Holding her handstand has been a real challenge for Salish today, so it's all up to her if she can get it just right at the competition.
Just lean, squeeze. Good. Push down, tight, hollow, snap. Walk it out, squeeze. Atta girl, say, yes, that was it. You did awesome. We're gonna do this, okay? We'll do your best.
Okay, can we get a replay? Because Salish absolutely freaking nailed that. That was incredible. Wow. Just don't forget to stretch your ankles and point your feet, Salish.
Going to Salt Lake City.
The whole family is going to Salt Lake City to root on Salish, but since my wife is camera shy, she's doing the filming. We are at the hotel, and you would never know she has the biggest competition of her life tomorrow.
Jordan just seems like such a fun dad, but oh my god, that belly flop onto the hotel bed is so me every time I get to a hotel.
It's the big day, and Salish is practicing her beam routine before getting ready. I've never known Salish to be nervous before a competition, but today might be different.
Okay, I'm really tired. It's like 6 a.m. I hope that I place on bars or beam. So those are the two things that I would place on. I would not place on floor, and definitely not floor.
Aw, I mean, it's good to be self-aware, self-critical, and know your strengths and your weaknesses, but don't count yourself out, Salish.
And I'm not sure I'm gonna do the back handspring on beam. I'm still deciding. I'm excited, but I'm also a little nervous.
Salish is committed to winning a medal not because she wants to show off, but because it represents years of sweat and determination, and it will remind her every day. 3 weeks ago, she unfortunately strained her knee in practice, so it's really hard for her to get speed when she runs.
That's the...
She will need at least a 9.1 to medal in vault, but her score is 8.7. Unfortunately, Salish will not medal in vault today.
Aw, that's a bummer. Oh well, Salish, you still did way better than I could ever do. Round of applause.
Next is bars. She needs to hold the cast handstand if she's going to get a medal on bars.
Up, hold it, hold it, hold it. Nice. Oh!
You've got this, Salish. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Oh.
Aw, man.
Oh no.
Oh, she's gonna be disappointed about that.
This is actually the first time she's ever fallen on bars in competition, and it happens at regionals. Despite she waits alone, the biggest moment of her career, and she doesn't have her teammates to cheer her on.
Yikes, the pressure to be a child these days. Her career. She's a little girl, oh my god.
She starts her routine, aware that everything comes down to her back handspring. If she nails it, she has a great chance of medaling. This is the moment where she must decide. Does she go for it? She chooses to do an easier skill instead. That is going to be a big deduction, and she will be extremely disappointed. Despite her frustration, she made the right decision. Never risk your safety if you're unsure of your technique.
Aw, so she ended up playing it safe, but I think that she did a fantastic, incredible job. And just like Jordan said, I think that is super wise advice. If you are afraid and you are not 100% positive, just play it safe. It is not worth physically injuring yourself or ruining your entire gymnastics career.
She knows that she will have to get her best score of the year to medal. That seems almost impossible today. But sometimes the best results come when you least expect them.
I've probably done more than 100 floor routines in my life, and this was one of my favorites. I've been doing gymnastics since I was 2, and it means so much to me. It's like my favorite thing to do in the entire world. And guess what? I got the best score of my life on floor! A 9575!
A fantastic job at all of your events, Salish. And see, never count yourself out. You did a fantastic job and got the best score of your entire life, and you deserved it.
And that got me 2 medals, one for floor and one for all around.
But I think that is about it for today's video. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a great big thumbs up. Before we go, I wanted to thank all of my patrons. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and making this video content possible. And if you'd like to support my Patreon as well and get exclusive early access to all of my ad-free videos, make sure to check out my Patreon at www.patreon.com/JordanJSparks. You can check out another video of mine over here. And as always, make sure to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!